But the final 4 teams is the same teams that have won it for the last 20 years.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And then what happens? These teams that are down the bottom, their best players are going, I want to go to those teams.
Yeah.
See, like, there goes, like, that's the swing. So Merritt leaves, Essendon lose their best player. What do you get? A draft pick. You wait 3 years. He might leave after 2 or 3 years. West Coast lose their full forward.
Yeah.
Could have helped build like a forward line around him. No, he's gone to Brisbane, which they need a key forward. Carlton could lose their full forward who's won goal kicking 3 or 4 times to get a couple of draft picks, and then that sets you back a couple of years.
Yeah.
And probably a couple of wins. So it's not that equal.
No,
Josh.
It's not.
Well, I think Josh Kelly was the original deal where he did sign the 2 with the clause for another 8 to trigger.
Yeah.
And so NRL have a lot of that. They have a lot of, I'll sign a 2-year deal with a 4-year extension clause, and sometimes it's mostly just on the player.
Yeah.
And so if that was the case when Merritt signed his 4-year deal or whatever it was, or 5-year deal, he could have said, yep, all right, I'll sign a 5-year deal, but after 2, I can assess whether I want to stay or go, and then I can trigger the next 3 or not.
Yeah.
I reckon that'll come in more so than the non-trade clause and all that. I think players will take that, like managers will go, let's just do this with the clause. And sometimes I think it might be that the club and the player have to agree on that extra clause. And or if one doesn't, then it's done. So it'll be an interesting space, and there'll be like contracts that you cut that'll be signed in the next year, 2 years, 3 years. That'll be like these are the deals. It's signed a 5-year deal, but he's only really committed for 2.
Yeah.
And then everyone goes, oh, is he really committed then if he's only signed for 2 with these clauses? And that's what happens at NRL. They're like, oh, is he really committed to the cause? But like, you're sort of just looking after yourself and keeping your options open.
You win some, you lose more. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.